dealing with him, but it's just it made kids to me, like younger kids than me. They kind of piss me off now, like easily. And like say my friend stated about it, the ones who's been messaging me or wants to join the party with me. He's 10. He's 10-year-old. I'm 15. Turned 15 3 days ago, but he's 10, and he sometimes annoys the crap out of me, and I wish he wouldn't, because when I get pissed off, I hold in my anger, and I know it's not healthy for you. I don't want to express my anger in public, so I yell at my games as a stress reliever. But when he pisses me off and blames me for getting mad at him, or someone, not him exactly, people blame me for getting mad at them, or like ask him why I'm yelling at them, and it's like, you're annoying me and you're pissing me off. Like it's just a stupid excuse. Like, why are you yelling at me? It's like, why are you being an annoying little brat? See, I don't usually have problems with. I went like a while ago. I never had problems with kids younger than me, ever. But when my nephew was born, it's like I couldn't handle it. It annoyed me so much. And I guess that's just the way it goes. But let's see, I like my nephew more than I like my sister. I may not sound like it, but my sister gave me depression because she's bipolar. You know, she had her like moments, like say like her anger moments, and she directed towards me because I was the only one close enough to her to get yelled at, basically. And because my mom works all the time, you know, like single parents have to work mostly, a lot basically. And so my sister would direct her anger towards me because my mom was, and she even directed towards our mom. She's like she's so disrespectful. But she gave me depression, and it may not sound like it, which is one thing. I may not sound like I have depression. I might sound like a jolly, but people with depression learn how to hide it, which is what I'm trying to say. I find playing games really fun. It's what cheers me up, allows me to get my stress out, you know, all that stuff. And in the end, it just playing games honestly helped me. Of course, I had friends who helped me along the way. Sadly, I don't talk to the one person I always talk to about my feelings and everything, because I keep to myself. But she was the only person I really talked to about my feelings, and she got off like 2 years, like a while ago, when I was in 7th grade, which should be 3 years. And she got off, I was broken. Because no one to talk to. I didn't like talking to my mom about all this stuff because she didn't really understand. She never had depression, or even when she did, she didn't talk about it either, or she forgot how it feels to have depression. But yeah, I broke down basically. Back up on my feet now. I was no suicide attempts. I haven't got that far into depression where it's like I take pills or anything, but if it's not funny, but if I don't get under control, my depression might get worse. But since my sister moved out, I am a little bit better off now. Not getting yelled at as much by her, which is a good thing. Damn it.
Claims that a minor victory.
It's a bug round, right? But yes, bug
Anyone
round.
here flapping wings?
Yeah, me and my sister, like me and my sister were inseparable when we were younger. Like we were best friends and everything. And then when she got her depression, or her bipolar, when she first started showing signs of bipolar or depression, we got torn apart. Because she'd get angry at me, I get angry at her for being angry at me.
You just signed your own death warrant.
It like all went to hell, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And I was a very like, I was like, I'm still. I've been talking more and more to people. Like, I'm beginning to get over being nervous about talking to people and everything. But I was a nervous wreck when I was in like 7th and 6th grade. And 8th. Where's this at? Well. Oh well. But another reason why I'm not, I don't post like pictures of myself on like multimedia stuff, because I don't know, I'm antisocial basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm antisocial. There's a, I'm trying to think of the word, but when I'm in public, it's like I'm not claustrophobic. I'm not. But when I'm in public, I find it really hard to breathe, or so I try to make myself not the center of attention. That goes for Xbox Live too. I don't, when I'm center of attention, or someone's, like, say like, for 8th grade, we did a field trip to it was for, it's like kind of like a legislature to, like, make bills, like, say like my group, we researched, Madagascar and its, dying forest, and we had to make a bill, or, you know, or like, we had to make a bill of right to make it to where we can at least, like, lessen the amount of trees being cut down, and we had to research reasons and everything. And so we went to a college and did that, and because no one else was stepping up, I decided to step up as one of the speakers. And this is before I learned that, like, I was like, at first I thought it was like I was nervous around people, but when I'm center attention, or like I'm on stage or something, or when everyone's staring at me, my blood boils, or I go cold, and I don't freeze up, but I get to start getting the sweats and everything, and
Strength in numbers, huh?
I later learned that, like, my sister told me, I believed her, because I believe it too, like, it was an antisocial behavior, and I think it was, social, fuck, so when I find out the word, I'll say it, but, social anxiety, there it is, anxiety, I'm thinking autism for some reason, but don't ask why. I recently watched a video where someone's emblem was like, I have autism, take it easy on me. And it was a funny emblem, but kind of fucked up too, but she told me it was like social anxiety. She has anxiety herself. So hers is more centered around herself. Like, mine's social anxiety, so when I'm around people, I'm not 100% there. I'm trying to say. I find it hard to breathe around new people. Once I get to know you, it's gone. Social anxiety is gone. But it's one of the reasons why I don't post anything, because I'm not confident in the way I look. Like, I'm never worried about what people think about me, but I know multimedia networks obviously, mostly lead to cyberbullying, or, because I could take bullying, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be a pussy about it, but, it's better to avoid it than have it happen.
Hey, shit stain. I'm not warning
But
you again.
it's the reason I don't post any pictures of myself.
Oh, strength in numbers,
I'm not confident, social anxiety, it's just a shitload of things that's wrong with me, I guess you can say. Like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten to anger management, but I don't get in fights, like I said, but when I lose my shit, I lose it. No one's got hurt. That's why I yell at games. Is to make sure I don't hurt anybody.
Better just turn around and walk away.
Cause like I don't want that on my conscience, or I don't want to hurt anybody, unless they directly hurt someone else or my family. I don't care what happens to me. I care what happens to the people around me. Like, say like zombie apocalypse. It's saying I don't care if I die. As long as someone who can actually make a difference, then I'll do it. But like obviously I want to stay alive as long as I can. But if I get the chance to save someone, I'm gonna take it. And I know you're not supposed to be a hero in a zombie apocalypse, but when stuff boils down to your family, say like your family's in danger, logic goes out of the way,
Hey, what can I tell you?
or like reason disappears, because it's your family, your instincts go into play. And so like say like in zombie apocalypse, your family's surrounded by zombies, like you're not, like maybe they're like a room surrounded by zombies. The first thing you think about is saving them.
Give up quietly.
Your instinct is to save them. It doesn't matter how you do it, or all that matters to you is that they get out alive. That may mean sacrificing yourself, or doing something that could eventually lead to you getting bit, or like I know not Call of Duty you don't in Call of Duty you don't get bit obviously, but or infected or anything. Like I'm saying is if like in zombie apocalypse things or things like movies, you'll notice that if someone's family is on the line, logic goes away. And that goes for real life too. It's an instinct to try and save your family. And so I'm in those situations, it's like I consider my friends my family. Maybe not online friends, but maybe some. If I get really attached to them, like we do everything together. I consider them family. And so I would put my life on the line for some of my friends. Like the girl I was talking about, she was way older than me. Like she was 22, I was in 7th grade. We weren't dating. Let's get that. I was helping her through a cause I give advice to people. Like I try to help people with advice, with words, you know, try to help them with that. And in a way, she's the one I talk to a lot through my problems, which honestly she's the main reason why I made it like half the way through middle school. Like and she was dating another one, like they were online dating, but they knew each other pretty well, you know, like how you get to know someone. They knew each other pretty well, and I helped them both when they were going through a hard time. Her mostly. The guy, he was kind of a dick. I'll leave that for another time. But these two were inseparable, and I was glad to help them. They're both my friends. They both needed help, because like, I think it's a normal thing to go through. Is that like when you're not near the person you love the most, or kind of like or say like mostly with online dating too. Is that say like your girlfriend or your boyfriend, depending on what gender, sex, or whatever you are. Depending on that, when you guys are like a distance apart, you kind of get paranoid in a way. Not like insane paranoid, but you know, you get paranoid. When that happens, it's what's the word? It's normal. I know that's normal because it happens with everyone, I think, unless they've talked about it like directly that they're gonna be apart or something like that. And well, since they didn't get to see each other, she was always telling me that when he goes to college or when he gets a grade higher in high school or something, because I'll explain it later. Shit, what's the word?